Today I'm going to show you the SMTP settings required to set up Scan to Email on your Konica Minolta BizHub MFP. What you'll need to get started is your email host SMTP settings. So I've given you a couple examples here, some of the common ones, Gmail, Sonic, or Comcast. So every email host will require their own SMTP information, which includes the SMTP hostname, the port number, whether or not they use SSL or TLS, along with usually the email address and the password that's going to be programmed into the MFP and be used as your send from address. So once you have all this information, we're ready to enter it into the Konica Minolta BizHub, and you'll be able to scan the email. We'll open up a web browser and we'll navigate to the web interface of your Konica Minolta. We'll do this by entering the IP address in the URL. Once you arrive at the home page, you'll go to the login screen. It'll always start off in the public user and you'll have to log out as public, and we'll go in as administrator. The admin password is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we can see all the background information that's required to set up Scan to Email on our Konica Minolta. The first thing we want to do is go to System Settings. Under this tab, you'll want to set up the send from address that you'll be using from your Konica Minolta. So in this case, we use scanner@csbscopiers.com. And we'll enter it in both places, under the administrator registration and machine input address. You really want these two spots to match. Sometimes it causes a conflict when they're not the same. So once you've typed in your email in both places, we say OK. And click on the Network tab. On the left side, we'll click Email Settings. And then Email TX SMTP. Under the host name, you'll put your SMTP information. So for instance, if my info@csbscopiers is actually a Gmail address, we'll type in smtp.gmail.com. Gmail happens to use, in most cases, SMTP over SSL port 465. I generally will turn off the confirm to not confirm. You'll see that our email address is auto-populated from where we put it under System Settings tab. Then we'll click System Authentication, and this is where under User ID you type in the password, the email address that you'll be using. And we'll check the box for the password, and this is where you enter your password. And you say OK. Once those settings have been entered, you want to make sure you remember to log out and say OK. Your machine's ready to scan to email.